A Final Plea to God. The Wraths of Governor Claxton's Prayers. By Alpha Amadou Jalloh, author Monopoly of Happiness, Unveiling Sierra Leone's Social Imbalance. Voiceover by Weard. In the name of politics, power, and personal gain, the very soul of Sierra Leone has been ravaged. We have witnessed generation after generation of politicians, civil servants, and so-called leaders shamelessly tearing this nation apart, one deceitful decision at a time. From the moment of independence to the present, those in governance, past and present, have systematically undermined the potential of this country. Today, I invoke the prayer of Governor Claxton as a clarion call for divine justice upon those who have willfully contributed to the destruction of Sierra Leone. Governor Claxton's prayer. May those who pillage and plunder from the sweat of their brothers and sisters be cursed with the fruits of their own greed. May their wealth turn to ashes, their joy turn to mourning, and their peace be replaced with endless turmoil. Let their descendants inherit not riches, but the blood-stained misery they have sowed. And for every lie told, every opportunity squandered, and every trust betrayed, may their punishment be as endless as their deception. This prayer is a solemn and damning plea, one that seeks to lay bare the consequences of selfishness and betrayal. To the civil servants, political leaders, and accomplices who have undermined the development of Sierra Leone, heed these words, for the day of reckoning is upon you. There is no denying that many civil servants in Sierra Leone have operated under the weight of low wages. But let us not pretend that this justifies the greed, corruption, and sabotage that have marred the civil service. Too many have taken the state's resources for themselves, undermining national progress to secure a future only for their families. To you, Governor Claxton's prayer is not just a curse, it is your well-deserved punishment. How many times have we heard civil servants complain of low wages, only to see them manipulate the system for their own benefit? Instead of working to better the conditions of all Sierra Leoneans, they have chosen to engage in bribery, embezzlement, and deliberate inefficiency. To these men and women I say, may you reap the rewards of your bad work. The nation suffers because of your selfish desires, and it is time for the wrath of Governor Claxton's prayer to rain down upon you and your descendants yet unborn. May your ill-gotten gains be the very trouble that will deny you peace, not only in this life, but in the hereafter. No president, past or present, can escape the judgment embedded in Governor Claxton's prayer. From Sir Milton Margai to the present administration under Julius Adebayo, each leader has played a role in either actively contributing to the downfall of Sierra Leone or passively allowing corruption to thrive. You who have ripped the nation's coffers for personal gain, you who have hoarded wealth while your people starve, may your unlawful deeds haunt you. To President Julius Adebayo, I place you and your family under the weight of this prayer. The corruption, deception, and unholy alliances formed under your leadership have wreaked havoc on the very people you swore to protect. Your administration has presided over an era of broken promises and unmet expectations. The suffering of the Sierra Leonean people is undeniable, and for that, may the wrath of Governor Claxton's prayer be upon you. May the spoils you have ripped from the state's coffers become the very curse that brings endless trouble into your life and legacy. O Lord, I call upon you to answer Governor Claxton's prayer. Bring down your wrath not only upon President Julius Adebayo and his cronies, but also upon every political figure and civil servant who has contributed to the destruction of this country. May their corruption lead them to their own demise, and may every deceitful action taken in the name of personal gain be met with divine punishment. The Sierra Leone People's Party, SLPP, and the All People's Congress, APC, have both had their time at the helm of this nation's leadership. Both parties in their various administrations have failed to prioritize the welfare of the people, choosing instead to line their pockets and those of their allies. To the accomplices within and beyond Sierra Leone who have helped to condone, protect, and propagate these destructive policies, I place you in the crosshairs of Governor Claxton's prayer. May you suffer the brunt of your bad work. For those who have turned a blind eye to the misdeeds of President Bayo and his wife, for those who have remained silent as corruption flourished, may the Lord's wrath paralyze you. May it make you dumb, deaf, and blind. Mohamed Kane of the Electoral Commission of Sierra Leone, ECSL, you and your accomplices have deceived the people of this nation. I pray that God deals with you in the most drastic way for the lies you have perpetuated. This nation has been plagued with unqualified individuals holding positions of power. From top government offices to foreign embassies, we have seen incompetence reign supreme. These individuals, appointed not for their skill or integrity, but for their political connections, have proven themselves incapable of steering the nation in the right direction. I ask God to send His fire upon every institution that harbors unqualified staff. May they be cast into the deepest hell, where they will no longer be able to wreak havoc on Sierra Leone's future. To our leaders, civil servants, and political opportunists, your time is running out. You have sowed the seeds of destruction in Sierra Leone, and the fruits of your labor will now return to you. O Lord, bring down your hammer upon every member of government who is not genuine. Strike them with the force of justice and let them know the true meaning of accountability. May Governor Claxton's prayer be answered in full. Punish those who have taken from the people, who have abused their positions of power, and who have used politics as a shield for their selfish deeds. May they suffer as the people of Sierra Leone have suffered, and may their punishment serve as a lesson to future generations, so that no one may ever again dare to destroy this country in the name of politics. Let the wrath of Governor Claxton's prayers be the eternal curse that haunts them, both in this life and beyond. Amen. A final plea to God. The Wraths of Governor Claxton's Prayers by Adebayor Jalloh, author Monopoly of Happiness, Unveiling Sierra Leone's Social Imbalance. Voiceover by Weard. In the name of politics, power, and personal gain, the very soul of Sierra Leone has been ravaged. We have witnessed generation after generation of politicians, civil servants, and so-called leaders shamelessly tearing this nation apart, one deceitful decision at a time. From the moment of independence to the present, those in governance, past and present, have systematically undermined the potential of this country. Today, I invoke the prayer of Governor Claxton as a clarion call for divine justice upon those who have willfully contributed to the destruction of Sierra Leone. Governor Claxton's prayer. May those who pillage and plunder from the sweat of their brothers and sisters be cursed with the fruits of their own greed. May their wealth turn to ashes, their joy turn to...
All right, welcome to the show. This is a program we had on YouTube and on Facebook, and of course, those are really discuss different issues them every other day. Every other day we discuss very much different issues them. When we come today, 1 hour late. So we just say we sorry, but better we calm down, we don't come at all because we still know say a lot of they still wait for we, waiting we get for you today inside the basket. Well, you don't see the thumbnail already. You don't see the title of the program already. The other day we been get, the first time we get Agibu Jalloh, we come and give you analysis, based on the question we ask him and he answer the questions and then because we want some clarification from somebody when we don't in our government. When we after that program, there are a lot of people have been getting concerned, and then Adebayor himself been say himself gets interest for discuss that issue today. In fact, he said some of the things that we Agibu say not to at all. But it come and of course we put them on the spotlight and say, wait, that person have been government, putting in the inside government and all, and you now outside you there and person or you don't talk to several people then that's why we get first-hand information. When if you stand on your own, Agibu self stand on your own. Wanna be the judge. A lot of fun have been vexed by Agibu because it touched Ernest Bai Koroma. A lot of fun have been vexed by Agibu because it talks something where he gets for do with Sam Sumana. Well, today we get after Pratt Apostle when we inside the program, he said, well, I don't listen to Adebayor, I listen to Agibu. It look like say the all two are the same coin with two sides. What does this mean? We go come and talk with them now this between inside the program. Arthur Pratt. Good evening, welcome to the program. We are.
Yes, Sangbe Pierre, good evening and thank you very much for having me tonight. And people and we are on a kusha on a cabo.
All right, so today, family, on a beer wheel. I thought you camera the off, right?
Yeah, my camera the off. Yes, and also my camera the off. It off at this present time because Are they sometime elsewhere? Like a public place, yes.
Right, no problem. So myself na patch at the party today. Me might not look go the right way. But also, let me start with the ball rolling. The issue of Ernest Bai Koroma and the other two man them we get for do with Sam Sumana and Victor Fo. Ajibu be lay in premise. Adebayo lay in premise. You will be considered out because this is exactly what Adebayo say. In fact, he challenged me say then when they listen, we even sabi more past me when they do the program. So now they don't come and talk and go. You be the listen and you hear it and analyze on your heart before you come today. Why make you say then that the same coin with two sides?
Well, you see, mostly when situations they happen, you get the insider story where Ajibu actually represents. Ajibu was an insider. In fact, make I tell you, now Ministry of Information, now let me know Ajibu personally. You get me? I don't hear but awareness command in a government where Ajibu did a Ministry of Information. Attended with the waka day for film business, for film policy documents and all of them kind of thing, and they engage them. And then me personally can know Ajibu. And I also know Ajibu as an insider at the APC, a very, very strong insider. So if it give you certain points, these points are first-hand information. I know say, in Sierra Leone, one of the problems we will get are the fact that we no one for hear anything bad about somebody who we like. That's a critical thing. And we they forget for certain people there, so they're a mortal man in themselves and then get their own interest. For example, Dr. Ernest Bai Koroma was not a saint. He was a good man. We make you always tell people them, but he was never a saint. So, and he gets in your interest. He gets in way things that we may influence him. He gets within him, they look at, and some of these interests and can be personal interest, and also some of them can also be the wider interest, political interest, and all of them kind of thing and they. So that was what Ajibu represented. He was the insider giving us the information. Me not me saying it is why people and for vex by Ajibu. And the other side of the coin, now the outsider where they see something from another perspective. It is not that know. It is not that say this outsider. When I think to say that was what Adebayo be represent in this entire issue. Adebayo has been an outsider, get that knowledge of waiting it truly may they happen. But he gets an outside perspective in which it is see a picture, but not the foundational picture. But that picture the back where it see is also a very, very important picture. Because that picture they help we for understand how people outside they perceive waiting they happen. Because make I tell you something here. We all can know say some things are happening, but then we understand them in different ways. We understand them in different ways, completely different ways. So when you listen to what in Adebayo they say, now a complete different understanding of what he gets of the situation, and it don't mean to say the entire situation was wrong. Make I just do one quick example. When they come to the conclusion, Agibu Jalloh, it was very, very emotional. I can understand. People in vex and blah blah blah, and he said that in information because based on what he know personally, where I agree with him and I respect him for that. And he say Dr. Ernest Bai Koroma gets the influence for fix the Sam Sumana issue. What people don't understand that probably not the language they use, but what people don't understand that it's not like Ajibu was saying Dr. Ernest Bai Koroma for break the law, for fix the situation between Sam Sumana and the APC. That was not what he was saying. You see, the APC gets, there is something powerful about the APC people don't understand. When the fact that the APC gets the ability for use elders for settle them problem within themselves. That's not their ability. They're able for use elders, then come to a compromise. And when they come to a compromise, believe it or not, the people are going to accept it. That's for me was what Ajibu was pointing to. Ajibu was not saying we should break the law. But Adebayo was saying, use the law. Adebayo was never wrong. Ajibu again was never wrong. They're not wrong. Adebayo was saying, use the law. The way where Adebayo see this thing, I stand to be corrected if you didn't listen. The way Adebayo see this whole thing now that We want this thing to be settled through a legal framework so that when people then see them, they go understand saying that this we they do. But so you notice that both of them want some kind of settlement. But what in Ajibu they point at the short, medium, and long-term implications of this draw between the APC and Samsumana. If they look at the implications on the upcoming elections, on the organization of the party, not wanting to get the party for go back into some kind of problem, especially during the Tewe elections, Gusidom and all of that. So in they look for a shortcut, a strong and shortcut settlement where go be influenced by the biggest man at the party. Up till today, we all agree that President Ernest Bai Koroma still gets that strong influence na APC party. You know, we all know say it still gets that strong influence. Then people are saying that this man can do anything because many people just believe for say he still dictates what goes on in the party. And Ajibu again correct when he points out to the fact that the leadership of the party, these are all Ernest Bai Koroma's boys. So the party in itself is not fully independent from a big brother kind of influence. There's a big brother influence in the party. Dr. Ernest Bai Koroma, that's big brother. The former president is that big brother kind. We sit down at the party, gets that kind of influence in the party. We need to accept that. We need to understand that. We need to see that. We need to also make use of that positively. Because when these situations do happen, it is not like we cannot use them, but how we use them positively or negatively is what is important.
Right. Okay, but let me look at this. Although you say the Oltuno wrong, on my one settlement at the end of the day, Adebayor say use the law and Ernest Bai Koroma people bend the law because the highest body in the APC, now that of the NSC, where Ernest Bai Koroma not a part of again. And then Ajibu say no, you get the influence. You're able for do something. We know they say do the wrong thing, but you're able for talk to certain people and for later able for see how best they can compromise and settle the problem for the future of the young party when at the APC party. So looking at them all too, and looking at the present situation, also you feel say with the goal, with the issue. Or before that, let's just ask you about the issue of Victor Fo, because throughout the discussion, Ajibu talk about Victor Fo, Adebayor, because Victor Fo not kind of the cause problem, right? So I'm not talk about, I not focus on them. But because of them feel say, some small and a problem right now for the party because of the action they already take and the kind way they make. That's where you focus on them. So, but what do you think about the role, if you listen to Ajibu, where Ernest Bai Koroma play in that of Victor Fo, and then in the reverse version, the role of Victor Fo play to Ernest Bai Koroma?
So, with regards to Dr. Ernest Bai Koroma and Victor Fo, one of the things we also note about politics is a very, very dangerous game. A very, very dangerous game. In fact, let me start from the point of making Victor Fo a vice president. Me not be ever think say that should be the step we the APC before take when they remove Samsumana. That was not the step. That man for me was not qualified at the end of the day, because that man was also in many shady deals, and therefore it points to the fact that the former president and Victor Fo, the former president, was looking for a way to pay back Victor Fo for whatever it is. People may say we don't know, but for me, I can point to things we get for do with settling issues in favor of the former president, settling issues in favor of the former president within the party itself. Because when you look at all of the problem, where the APC being done the face before Ernest Bai Koroma kind of power, Ernest Bai Koroma was in need of a strong man. He was in need of a strong man where they able EPAM for make it get control, make it in authority, make things work in them. If we remember, there were constitutional issues and accusations that constitution was being changed. And Victor Fona, one person, we get that record in the APC. No, this was not the very first time. They get a record in the APC for changing constitutions or changing things around, changing documents forget in way. So this not go draw way. What we say, you know, you dey draw bush, you dey draw bush kind of tongue way now something we will not for actually do. But this is how it is today, you know. So the president for me, I think to say he had wanted to ensure that Victor Fu be satisfied. Because by reason of removing the vice president, the right thing we been for doing now was the speaker of parliament by then should have taken that seat. Because constitutionally, when the president is not around, the seat of the president is now occupied by the vice president, and the seat of the vice president is now occupied by the speaker of the house. You see, but when the president even not there and the vice president not there, we get several times where Dr. SBB Dumbuya don't be sworn in as president of Sierra Leone. You don't act as president of Sierra Leone several times. With president on the vice president on the, they acted in all of that time capacity. You know, so for me, I think it was then get the secret pact, then get the secret agreement, whatever it was that leads to that particular kind of seat. And Victor Fo is a very dangerous person at the APC. That is what I will say. Me think to say Victor Fo is a very dangerous person at the APC, not a person we sincere with the APC. Because at the end of the day, when you look at the level of backstabbing we don't happen this particular time, a very, 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 very disheartening. A very, very disheartening for the party, especially coming from Possewe, don't take the seat of the vice president. And when Victor Fomile take the seat of vice president, one of the things I want for draw to people then attention, now the fact that Victor Fo in one interview at one time, I don't remember how they do that interview, but I really remember that interview where Victor Fo they talk say when they talk ask and say why he not deny the vice presidency, addressing this conflict. By then he was in power. They were in power. What think Victor Fo they talk say that in life being there at risk. He mentioned that in that interview. I'll try for remember and properly, but that was one of the things he said.
You don't think that be after they left power, he said that?
Probably not be after them he left power. Probably.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
He was saying that his life was at risk. He could not deny it. And all of that. But you don't know. And at the end of the day, it's about for me, what happened with Sam Sumana and Victor Fo, it's about interest. And not for say there was personal interest. Well, most of it was about personal interest, not party interest or much of national interest. Because when you look at all of the rumors that were surround everything, it was all about people's personal ego and people's personal interest. And so therefore, the bulk of that blame, the bulk of all of that situation gets for rest upon Dr. Ernest Bai Koroma because he was the leader. He was the leader by then. He was the man in charge, of the nation by then. And he was the man in charge. He was the man who took decision on the process itself, how the process be supposed forgo this process of removing that man and bringing him Victor Fo as the vice president and all of that. Those were all like his own personal decisions. So at the end of the day, no matter what happen, whether the things that will happen in secret or the things that will happen in public, me on that level, they stand with Agibu because he was the leader. No matter what happened, he was the leader. And like I tell you, let me not underrate Dr. Ernest Bai Koroma. One of the best politicians that we don't get in Sierra Leone. Now, Ernest Bai Koroma, he like tell nobody. Ernest Bai Koroma, in knowledge of politics, when he reached that level, was extremely good. Was extremely good. But I go tell you, say, in weakness mostly, again, now in personal interest. Because it reaches a point where in personal interest becomes more important than other kind of interest them. So at the end of the day, most of these things that we don't happen, whether it's with Sam Sumana, Victor Fo, and himself. For me, I think he has to carry the blame because he was the leader.
Okay, continue further with me inside the program. You know, this everybody get way I look at and just know. If you ask other person where they watch you, maybe you get the way I look at them and they get your own view into all of this. So I'll be the time for ask you with the some manner issue because let us not forget to Victor for aspects we don't know what's in next step because as far as it's concerned, with what we hear from Ajibu na the fact say Ernest Bai Koroma promise Victor Fo and not make the gap the leadership. He asked her for right statement. In fact, he embarrassed her at all. And at the end of the day, he not give her. And then the last way he do against Victor Fo, the fact say he left case against her. Hey, please don't get me wrong. We know they say if Victor Fo corrupt, not for handle in case so. But we all know say all man get a main man. All man they do things there for save a main man. Yeah, and it's like man must get things the way he do for save a main man. So the question is why he left case against Victor Fo at the table. We know they say corruption. Corruption, we for encourage corruption, but let me look at that from the journey part.
But boy, I don't me go on that side because they escape me. Now I'll look some of them things then they making promises. In the very first place, not so Victor Fonoma and Ernest Bai Koroma be make promise to. And this is where I respect Ernest Bai Koroma as a leader. We for no say during that elections, that 2018 elections, the APC me get too many people where we don't become too powerful and we don't put themselves in position in which they think to say they will replace. It's not even they will, but it was a must for them to replace Ernest Bai Koroma. There are a lot of things that when we don't happen. And two people them way not being get the ability for replace Ernest Bai Koroma, but wanted to do so that just because they think to say they don't get the influence, now being Victor Fo and Alpha Khan. Victor Fo and Alpha Khan, now two people them way we always think to say then get the ability for replace Dr. Ernest Bai Koroma just because they think say well they don't become so strong at the APC and Ernest Bai Koroma in government we don't get a certain level of clout where I don't know why they bank on that because them we lost the respect to them we don't lost before then we don't gain some level of respect though so let me think to say then go cash out on that respect for replace Ernest Bai Koroma. But this is the point where I respected Ernest Bai Koroma seriously. People were going to think to say are they shake, but you're not a shake. You know when you deal with somebody, you get for deal with them how we address issues by issues. There are issues where Ernest Bai Koroma got it wrong. There are issues that we got it right. And one of the things that we get right and for ensure say Victor Fo and Alpha Khan and type not take power. But it's just a sad thing that he end up give power to somebody we're very, very cruel, very, very heartless, and don't destroy the economy. Why make you think to say we say and say Victor Fo then type not before don't take power and Ernest Bai Koroma played them a good game when me self-support. Now the fact that we know how corrupt these guys are. We know how corrupt they have been. We know what not happened with Victor Fo before now. Until it reached to the point where Dr. Shaka Probin Stevens, I think, been banned Victor Fo not for working at Sierra Leone or something of the sort. It may get some serious financial case in the country. You understand me? The thief, voucher gates, fine, the thief and all of that.
Use Victor Fo, then Alex said use Victor Fo for signing.
Yes, you don't get what I say. So he gets for do all in power for ensure say put Sierra Leone first. And on that particular point, he did well to ensure say get Victor Fo and Alpha Khan them out of the way. And for settle the whole thing again, make you not continue for offend other people. That was why he came in with Dr. Samora Kamara. Just for settle the whole thing for say, okay, well, this entire squad don't become so powerful because I will tell you something, yeah. I was expecting the person me expect say truly for replace Dr. Ernest Bai Koroma was Fitzgerald Kamara. Okay. He was the one I was thinking had the capacity by then for replace Dr. Ernest Bai Koroma. But then all of that pass out, and then he give them to Dr. Samora Kamara. Well, at some point I personally understand why he had to do that, wanting to keep his party intact and wanting to make sure that he gets somebody where at least when it comes to negotiation and the unity of the party, that person, no matter what happen, you were able for cash bank out on that person. Say, well, this person is could be we can able for talk to them for make we get we own way, for make we get we way, and let the party be united. And when you look at Victor Fodem, it's very difficult for these are people them way get very, very strong ideas. If Victor Fo at the end of the day can do what he do, just so that he keep in political party, you know, just so that he keep in political party and all of that things. If Victor Fo can do all of them things, well, me, I don't know. I'm not saying that the right step, Dr. Ernest Bai Koroma take. Definitely. You look at the issue of the case. Now, Ernest Bai Koroma left case give by Victor Fo. No, not in left case give Victor Fo. Let's tell people, let people understand this thing. Ernest Bai Koroma did something way remarkable. Under in government, the Anti-Corruption Commission gets several cases against individuals in authority. And it was right that that particular case, they not sweep them under the carpet. It was right that they not sweep them under the carpet. That's that particular case go na court. That's not a very good standard. And Victor Fofodot use that matter for getting it off it and clean in image and represent himself to Sierra Leoneans as this person way don't change, don't clear instance and everything. I don't know why people has to look that as being negative. That was not negative. That was the right thing to do. That's not a standard he sets to fight corruption and to fight crime in the country. We should have built on those standards and follow those standards.
All right, so for continue further with me inside the program, from Bolem today na patch. I just can't notice the microphone, not the flex stuff. So if you see me idea up like at the watch for tips something, not feel bad though. Because of the watch at the computer directly. But I'll just relax a bit. Now I'll take this message and when they come back, just know the legacy of Ernest Bai Koroma.
Plenty go agree with me. For me, Ernest kind of power. Say the papa do well for we. Salon don't move another level. Young papa tell me say 2007. Because attitudinal and behavioral change. Now mama salon 2012. I'm with the agenda for prosperity. Choosing one way or go see them. What was you to find me for talker? Make you do good with for present. Now we're in there alive. We forgive them all the praise. Fairness, thank you. Your Highness, thank you. President, thank you. Una Epicel and thank you. His Excellency, thank you. Fountain of Honor, thank you. Wayo, thank you. Una Epicel and thank you. If you really picking that daddy say, but when you water supply, energy power. This mama salon, don't they buy? Travel all around and see the good them opers don't make. And let's go, madam, do you own? Now this country, now God go bless you. He empowered.
All right, continue further with me inside the program. This is the program. We are on YouTube and on Facebook. Please let us ask now. So when they get me clear. Please help me the mic clear because I'm still not sure of what I actually do. So please tell me the mic actually clear. Help me with that. Let me know if the mic really clear, especially my own sound. Yeah, please help me if my own sound actually okay. And I want to tell you, say, I just want to make sure know say tomorrow we na Sunday by God in power we they get Mr. Common Talk on the platform. So the question is, why will they get Mr. Common Talk on the platform? Recently, we see Igo Wakana Burkina Faso. Yeah, Igo Wakana Burkina Faso, he do a lot of things there. He actually they work behind the scene right now, you know, money in the net for make sure say he puts a perfect documentary for now. But let we all wait for see waiting Igo pull there. You know, we get so much interest in this Burkina Faso thing. The reason being, you know, the Minister of Information, the other day, tell we categorically clear, say, and we believe we government officials them. So tomorrow, Mr. Common, so they can tell we have to know waiting, he go see plus waiting the minister say. Anytime we say waiting, we all the scene at the internet, not just social media hype, not to actually waiting the happen there. So okay, now this they can say baraka sega baraka fa and go and come. Come on, talk, don't go, you don't come. So waiting we need for do now, for able for come listen to Come on Talk tomorrow, right on this platform 9 p.m. Salon time, as it go come and tell we exactly waiting in go see with yai. Mr. Come on Talk, tell we back. You know. Burkina Faso, we see all kind of luxury things, all kind of things, them, low-cost housing, then we see this and that, factory, this, that, all kind of, tell we about, now so it happen there, now that thing there, where you see on the internet, now you see there, Papa, explain to me about what you go see. So tomorrow we will get no sound. Okay. Wait to last start with her. Answer, you hear me?
I dey hear you, but I also they get you now. I dey hear you clearly, but also
Okay.
they get you now YouTube because I dey monitor them. I don't know why this person say no sound, but say something last thing.
Okay. Check the mic, no sound. Okay.
I dey
So
get you.
all right, thank you. Because I see this person when so he camera they tell me say no sound. Okay. So he check you and sound as well. Yeah, other person can confirm of man camera
Yes,
say
it's man not
loud
confirmed. They say loud and clear.
it is in a AI generated content. Oh. Mr. Come on Talk, can't tell me if you said don't join Burkina Faso for create the AI things them for make we see what they happen now Burkina Faso. Well, we can see waiting Mr. Come on Talk get for we tomorrow inside the program. So join we tomorrow 9 p.m. Salon time as Mr. Come on Talk instead step. He take into foot them. He jump inside plane. He run down inside Burkina Faso. I go sit up and do some video there. I think maybe they make in fact, let's just see. So then, now to this person they talk. So Mr. Come on Talk now AI generated. Let's watch if Mr. Come on Talk in face now here and face now I can see. So yeah, no one can watch. Please you watch. Not for like the program. Mr. Come on Talk. Let's see Come on Talk. Yeah, let we see Come on Talk. If now AI face with the CPA Come on Talk, then it means say Mr. Come on Talk don't turn AI. They don't turn AI. But if you not see AI face, that means say Mr. Come on Talk reach inside the business. He reach it. Yeah, he reach it. Bling. Okay, so watch. Mr. Come on Talk, let's see, we put half video them, and the half video them, they are the whole now in page 4. Oh God, Lord and angel. Just see this kind of thing happen, Mr. Come on Talk. Anyway, let me go down quick one. I just did the page. I see somebody don't die one, and that's make a waiting. Sorry about that. But let me see Mr. Come on Talk. Yes, Mr. Come on Talk. Let's see if this face na AI face. Let's see this one first na AI face. Yeah, Mr. Come on Talk. Now AI face this. Look and see if this one na AI face. Quick one. Let we see. Let's just make a get small sound. And this one we'll keep up for tomorrow. Let's see.
Because of so much restriction, but
you see Mr. Come on Talk on with the Burkina Bay cap, Let's see Mr. Come on Talk. What do you get? Yeah, this now AI generated. I'm pretty sure. That's what people say. Well, Come on Talk, we can tell we that one day tomorrow. If this really na Burkina Faso or na London is Sidom, and then he put all the camera them together and make AI. We all will know that one day. Tomorrow inside the program, whilst with the show. Yeah, whilst with the show. And see the bike lane, they one side, the motorcar they one side. Red lights they for the bike lane. All the bike lanes still team up. There's still team up and not see no one bike cross yet, and they get the other side motorcar they pass. So we will see, we will know tomorrow. Allow jump and quick and go on a side quick. We're not doing at the program today. We just want to let you know say tomorrow, Mr. Come on Talk. Okay, and this ability that AI host there. This place all ability. Come on Talk. Come on Talk. Wait till I ask you a question. You should say this one na Burkina Faso on an AI because the minister, I trust the Minister of Information. No, I trust him. That we plain one saying that AI generated content. So let's see, yeah. Tomorrow, Come on Talk with me. But while I ask you, answer this not what you can, but I just ask you a little bit. The issue of Burkina Faso, waiting with the A, waiting with the C, and plus waiting the minister tell me, who's way we for take.
Make I tell you something. Me not they expect Burkina Faso for become a paradise overnight. It just not proper and not correct. And I know they expect the president of Burkina Faso for make extraordinary changes with the infrastructure in country overnight. But this is what I think, and this is what I believe. I believe say one of the things that we'll go on for you from Come and Talk tomorrow. Now, for make it tell we how the people and take the revolution and how the people and they work with the governments for pushing country go before. Waiting at the new opportunities them way don't be open at Burkina Faso for the people of Burkina Faso. It could tell me how business they run at Burkina Faso. Almost if there are new factories that are open in Burkina Faso, we want to see them factory then they will don't open na Burkina Faso. You understand me? We want for a bottom. We want for make it tell we waiting the people them the Burkina base themselves. You understand me? Don't experience under this particular military leadership na Burkina Faso, because now only that way they able for understand who side them we don't come out, who side then they go, who side then they now, and know who side then they go. You understand me? One of the thing where our make Sierra Leoneans know that French West Africa, La Côte d'Ivoire, Burkina Faso, Senegal, and part of Mali. These places where they get places then I don't country their way from time immemorial they were highly infrastructurally developed as Sierra Leone. Now just forget about that one the first. Okay, me I don't work on them places there. Highly developed past Sierra Leone in terms of the infrastructure. The French people them be actually work now, especially La Côte d'Ivoire. They actually work now that place there. And La Côte d'Ivoire and Senegal, they actually work on that place team. So if we they see people they say that there are changes in Burkina Faso, and like for example, the picture where they before me now, you actually see people trying. You understand me? People making an effort, things changing, the looks of the place. There is a facelift to the place. You know, all of these now good sign for sure. Say yes. The country they work on. Look like gone, they look way clean. Oh. Now look like going the way clean. Now understand say Burkina Faso and we not get the same kind of climatic conditions. Them Burkina Faso they closer to the Sahel, like Mali and Niger. But when I look the country, when I look waiting come and talk the show. So basically, I just want to come and talk to me. I mean that's how I will get for listening the program for more. I mean not worry about all of the make road, not make road, this and that. Are the existing roads there? Are they good? Are they being maintained? That's important. You know, waiting new they happen. But for make somebody tell we say every other thing that AI generated and not agree. Now they don't agree.
All right, so una can jump now, come on talking page now Facebook. He gets this, video he puts there. And I think now about 35 minutes video. This is just one out of the plenty video them where Mr. Come on Talk actually puts that in page, where he put that in page. And this is another one as well. I paid the show. So this is another one. Yes, a toll gate. Yeah, join us for a tour and the flyover toll gate and the airport in Burkina Faso. You see, Mr. Come on Talk, this one they no more go there. It don't look like Burkina Faso. Anyway, still. You can't see it. Yes, Mr. Come on Talk. There's like, Burkina Faso, they actually show. But I think after the questions, the areas them where you don't put together, so I think it's very, very, very much important. But let me look at that and whether people appreciate this regime compared to the last regime, or they prefer the last regime compared to this one. That one is very key because at that time they make we know say people they want this because we don't see yes not true. And the internet say some people may be
this other person say
point where this American general
see more chaos in
they
Burkina
sleep
Faso than
and
this
sleep for protect the
development
leader
on
and all
social
of that
mainstream media.
And I will be like
Of course, the media
people will like
propagate the media they choose what you want concept. We not just want for go around the quotes.
Or now really love the people
within
love
the media say we want for let we see for
Yes, one interesting thing I go on know now whether the likeness for Traoré in Burkina Faso, whether it's about his ethnic group or it cuts across Burkina Faso.
Yes.
That is something I would really like for know how the the ordinary Burkinabe we no come out from Traore in ethnic group receive them, whether they believe in
exactly. Let not be like for saying that we tribe, we just the pipe up.
Yes, exactly. You know, whether they believe in them and whether they think to say Traore they go deliver. People don't understand. For build a country, not to magic. Not to magic. For example, the Tamatis factory where Traore then push forward. That Tamatis factory is an interesting thing because at the end of the day, the factory they help the locals, you know, for grow. So that would be something I want to see. Waiting and do locally.
And what they do for develop the local content, because we find out say, you know, now even the mines then at the country they handle them. And whereas in Salon we get what we call this national, you know, minerals basket or so, you know, we try for centralize the whole thing, but yet still we not see any benefit of the minerals to the country. But yet, and in Burkina Faso, now they use now so for transform the country within this fastest possible time.
So we're still on the road. So like I would say,
okay.
This man target.
All right, so we could get more updates tomorrow actually from you know Mr. Komonto for no waiting they happen. Okay, for no waiting they happen. As you can see, one thing first we are seeing and the fact say, you know, bike they want, it different from outside motor car they want. The bike then get their own dedicated lane. It's not like where they count I call Latin. Call this thing for me. What can find you can cancel the roadway we already don't get for what can find, then the other hand and then say, no, okay, okay, when I go other side. Anyway, so now the thing is at the sea. Although you get one other bike within at the other side, but you get this one. For most of it, still has street lights like this like dedicated road, yeah, for the bike them, and you see how they make them. You know, I wish we country go actually reach to this point.
Yeah, so the thing is, so I'm sorry first of all for that break. I'll be getting a phone call, we unavoidable. The thing is that we get to understand, so then people they didn't get their own mindsets, they get their own culture, and funnily, when you look at the French West Africa, these are people that we don't try to mix their culture with modernization. So there are aspects of their cultural way of living. We might be a culture shock, but it's not a culture shock to them. It not actually mean to say they are not developed. So if we see certain things, it's just we have to understand outside and come out. We also note that they get a strong French influence on them. So one of the ways we go able to see the French influence now in not necessarily wide roads, yes, they get a lot of wide roads, but also in the kind of architecture within a country, in the kind of orderliness way then they move, the kind way they move, and all of them things then they disorderliness. Well, they all side, but then we don't pass mark. Disorderliness don't pass mark. You see, one old government we've been come first time they talk about law and order, don't become the most disorderly government now in Sierra Leone, you know. So we get for open with eyes and we mind for understand who side the Burkina base then come out and who side then they now and wait to make them they now.
Okay, so of course these are a few things that we will show you.
Second day today,
you will get an explanation proper on the one there as Mr. Common talk to see now the resources and everything for good. Thank you very much. We're doing extremely well for actually get to this thing because they don't tell we information minister, they give you the correct information. So one forgets now the AI generated information from you, Mr. Common. Anyway, I thought. You know, we just have to make some small brief clarification on different things, especially the issue of Ernest Bai Koroma, Sumana, and all. So, what's the APC right now? Because now we don't see Alfred Peter Conte don't drop again. Instead of saying for bail the how they call it, the party go to court. We don't see you side. Sam Sumana and man they don't say if they don't get the kind of ruling where they forget na PPRC, then they go to court. Who's our APC team up now for take on SLPP?
Well, this is something we sadly at every turn in the history of APC, they facing them problems there. And them problems there so always they come out from within the APC itself. It's sad that people and they keep grudges And people, you know, they put the country above their personal interests. People always they think to say, well, except then get things done in their own way and how they want them or how they see them, they no go agree. We're in a very sad situation. That's not something we not only backward for the APC, also backward for the nation of Sierra Leone. He also points to the fact that there are people that we're bent on for ensure say if they're not then at the aim of leadership of the APC not for go before. Then think to say they need to be as the aim of APC for make APC go before. And I will tell you that that's a serious difference between the APC and the SLPP. If we are to make a comparison, we all know say the SLPP and SSF don't face in their own legal battles and don't face in their own situations. But when I go agree with me that the SLPP not they facing the kind of battle where the APC they facing. So if we take this battle from the time where Dr. Ernest Bai Koroma take the aim of leadership in the APC, now so it went through battles until it go through in elections. After elections again, it came with Dr. Samuel Kamara. Now so back the same battles in the first time, and then this time back for make we think to say now that for sit down and settle the issues, people are still coming with battles, court case. But they not they ever understand that what thing they do, they don't prove for be sellout. People have proven to be sellout. Me, I know they said Peter Conte not get a genuine cause. Well, I don't know how genuine his cause is, but I think to say Peter Conte, they think say, well, I want this party for make the right kind of impacts at Sierra Leone, and this time a party, I want this party for take the right stand. Then there are other ways to it. Like what Agibu been say, there are other ways to it. Some of these guys don't want to go in, humble themselves, and make peace with the existing elders. We all not agree. Me personally, not think to say those elders are saints. They are not saints. They all get them bad, kick them, they get waiting, they know they doing not correct, then get out and they live their life, they get out and they turn things. Wait, just not right. It's just not right. That I know. Okay? That I know. Say that things that they not right. And so, therefore, they're a mortal man. So if you get a dispute with them, you don't go na court first. And now, and that era don't pass. You think to say, okay, this era back don't open another opportunity for me for to take the party, go na court back and put the party behind back, just so that you go fight for injunctions after injunctions, just so that certain things don't happen. Man, it's freaking frustrating. It's a sign to show that you really not get the country at heart. When I really not get the country at heart, because if I get the country at heart, that is not the step you take. You know, if anybody want for go, I'll tell you this: if anybody want for go, if me not being pursued inside political party, if me then at APC, I will tell anybody for free say, are they in the height way? I think to say if I want for vie for any position within the APC hierarchy, are they able for vie? Because one of the things that we me learn in life now, for humble yourself before existing elders, work out to existing elders. If you get complaint, cry you complain, and sometimes not to all complaint they be solved in life. The other things then are that how do I ensure say the most important things them way for be solved and solve, and where therefore be solved in amicable ways them way not go give me bad name and not go give the bigger picture bad name. How you want to go first for APC now after you don't put APC backward, you want to become leader of APC and you think to say people then go vote for you now the APC for me to get power in Sierra Leone? It's not going to work that way. If you want to take over, if you say, okay, well, the leaders of the APC now then corrupt, I want to pull them, go and do it the proper way. I don't talk on before. Peter Conte, when APC get a convention, go, they stand for something. Stand for a position. Gather people and for support you. They will support you. You get members. You get people that will still elect you at the APC. They will support you. If you win the elections, you'll bring yourself to a position for being changed. So anybody when they plan for to take the party going to court, whether it's Alfred Peter Conte or whether probably at the end of the day, I'm not think to say Victor Fogo can APC going to court. I stand to be corrected because he's a mortal man. But I don't think to say go take APC going to court because for me, I think to say Victor Fogo, it is better he sit on a corner and enjoy in corrupt wealth than he come out for use that corrupt wealth, say he go come for comfort APC for whatever reason than the best known to him. That they best known to him. When it comes to Sam Sumana himself, me just think to say, Sam Sumana, the step where he take now the wrong step. That is what I think. That is what I feel. Because I strongly believe that, as himself say, they not answer in appeal it. He should have taken a step towards making sure that they answered his appeal. And when they answer that appeal, that will be that appeal go on be the stepping stone for make it decide whether he wants to go to court for something else or not. Rather than now taking the party to PPRC and later now take the party, go court, this and that and all of that. Well, then they serve to ram. But it all shows it also say these guys not get Sierra Leone at heart. These guys they not actually get Sierra Leone at heart. What thing they get na heart? Now their selfish interests. Now in they all get na their mind at this particular point in time.
All right, continue for the way to inside the program. You still watch the program where now we are on YouTube and on Facebook. Today we not come for we just come for at least can make some small one, two things them and the one for just you say. Link then at the comment section again. Emotional, inspirational, and very good song, the gospel song, where we actually the premiere in the next 6 minutes.
I get complaint for una concerning that gospel song, that gospel channel.
Not complain yet. Not complain it. We self get plans.
No, not somebody complain. No, now people they call me. We don't already talk to them. Tell them say no. I think to say the thing where we are doing, not a bad thing and do, not to the wrong thing then do in terms of bringing man of God and man of God. Every man of God and a man of God, we therefore respect that. When we talk about the body of Christ, we're talking about unity in the bond of Christ. That is what the body of Christ is about. So we are all one. We are not divided by nationality. Nationality now we within at the earth. Now we they think about nationality. Oh, why not come with one salon pastor? Oh, why not come with one this way? I said no, that is not it. What's important than that? There is a man of God to speak over the situation, because this is something of God. This is a thing of God. This is God's own work. And for me, I don't go like tell you, and I tell them, say, I tell you now, the step where we are the take so it's a step that is so unique and so powerful, where we not see no sign it's not the only say no sign for all the channels in the world, and where it is fastly becoming a television station on its own. And so we get for embrace what we had to do and ensure say it becomes a success. And I will tell you at the end of the day, Sabina for the talk, at the end of the day, we settle the matter and we settle and peaceably. Hey, Pastor, Apostle, you want for can talk almost with talk. It's all right. So now when I go that I say no. See we had as something where we own, and not see we had as something when a Sierra Leonean, see we had as something when an African. It is very important that we use for break into the sub-Saharan Africa. We has to break from Sierra Leone to Liberia, to Nigeria, and to Ghana, and to Guinea, and other places. That is what it has to be. And we need for find ways for introduce that. And for me, I think that is what is going on, and I think that is just in place. But anyway, I got it.
Thank you. Just for add to that one quickly. And if when I watch we talk, the other day somebody they ask, hey, we had not get anything but salon get the great and blood. And then we tell people them say, we did do things them what we had, but in the future we want to make a change from just Sierra Leone to something. That's exactly what you see. So thank you very much. And for the gospel channel, we want to grow the channel. And when you do grow something, you want to put something where people them get interest on. That's not the first thing where you for know. And then when you don't get hold of them, you get to bring other people them as well where they benefit from that thing they will not happen. Not a secret for say right now. Anyhow you look at them. You know, now like when you say, I want for catch by this person in fame until you get what you want.
Exactly.
You get to humble yourself. So until we're able to get the channel for be bigger than what we think of, then salon pastors them get for be part of us. Salon imams them by the other channel get for be part of us. So for now, let we build the channel. Once it don't take up what it is supposed to take, all they come inside one after the other. Yeah, forgive me for now. We talk and say for now. That is why if you find out say we don't even they put music the way that people music them, because then they strike we. At this stage, then they strike we or they go give we copyright. And you don't want for start that. You want for develop clean something. So when we reach to the point where we begin play salon gospel music, we get proper agreement. Like the channel or other one, for example, proper agreement say when we play your song, now you agree for let we play your song. We don't get for go to any copyright infringement or waiting. So please for now, believe in we and una forgive we until we able for reach someone for reach, then we'll come back. So for now, at the time I say in the next 4 minutes. In the next 4 minutes, the link there in the comment section, press that link there. If you go there, just press the word notify me, and then when they song the premiere, you will actually, get notification. And I want to tell you, say, this song, this night will touch your heart, especially for we. We get a lot of things that we aid, a lot of problems that we aid. With the song that speak to you, say, no cry. Mama, no cry. Paddy, no cry. It will be okay for you one day. Remember, say you get Jesus, and once Jesus there, it will carry your load. This is not for the Christians them. The Muslims they are there on the other side, and they get a lot of things them. Where we post, we premiere another song for the Islamic channel tomorrow by God. But for now, go to the comment section now. Press the link on both YouTube and on Facebook, and go press the notify me. If you not subscribe yet, please consider for subscribe before you go any side. Please consider for subscribe before you go any side. Okay, also since we can move on to the next one, we don't know what to call because the line where they use actually as people in the sea are just makeshift for live for and phone I use right now. So please, what do you want for left with me before you go?
Well, the first thing I want for me people and they understand that when some people they talk about some situations, we forget an open mind for approach. If we want for change Sierra Leone, if we want for change situations that we will be facing, we forget an open mind, an open mindset. Why we need an open mindset? We cannot be bastardizing others because then they talk against people that we will get interest in, and nothing to say is right. And we also get for land for respect people and viewpoints, especially people them way get original initial understanding of situations, people that are witness to situations. Because one of the things when a Sierra Leoneans, the weakness generally, that they cut across the body. So over 50% of Sierra Leoneans already suffer for that. Now that we are carried away emotionally. We are too emotional when it comes to dealing with individuals. We can be emotional when it comes to dealing with issues. But when it comes to dealing with individuals themselves, we must not mix our emotions with them. Because at the end of the day, we go tend for be used, misused, and abused over and over and over again. These individuals, them, people, them, will get their own personal interest. Then there is the personal interest, there's the collective interest, there's the party interest at the end of the day. So we get for just a land for the listen, and brace up yourself for waiting to happen. Now that's a make will they fall into bad politics. They like it today, like what you talking about say, even Marabio gets Uda Lekam. If you look at people that will like Marabio, no one for me to talk nothing about Marabio. But all the Marabio they kill people, them, they this and that. Even if you point to Marabio, taking a gun, shooting somebody now, they will justify it. And that is the sad thing. So please, make we get an open mind as we deal with politics. If we want to help our political parties, let us do so with an open mind. If we want to help the people that will elect in our politics, let us just do so with an open mind. And at the end of the day, we self go glad to say, we don't help for Bill Sierra Leone. We had with a big salon.
Thank you very much. I ask for you to take your time for joining me inside the program this morning because thank you very much. I appreciate your time with me. Thank you and God bless you. So we actually get almost all this time now. We don't post as well the link to the Islamic channel. It is now on YouTube if you want to, and we don't post them as well. Now Facebook, the link to the Islamic channel. Please, one of the press, please do it one thing. Make sure say you actually subscribe. Share the platform them. This is the gospel channel already the premiere. So go there now, press the link, go there now, and be part of the gospel music of the premiere. Not cry again, the latest gospel, emotional, inspirational gospel song where will comfort and encourage you for let you know say God's day. So please make sure that you go there now, and the premiere now. 3 people a day where the wait 3 people the song don't begin now. Please go now. You know, go listen to Naya. You know, watch Naya. Go now on the channel and go press the link. Go on the channel, press the link, or go on the channel and make sure that you subscribe. Please make sure that you subscribe. The song they want out. And please take note. They actually give you the lyrics. These are the lyrics where we're able for making you sing like you emotional and not say you get paid. So go there now and make sure say you follow the channel. Go there now and follow the channel. Please. Thank you. And I thank you at the left one now at this point. Follow me all, go there and watch them together.